I'm Barry Trammell, and the college football schedules are out. Is Florida State not the most marquee game on the non-conference schedule for the Sooners?
I'm Jenny Carlson, and Barry, I say that they're not. This is the Press Row from the Opubco Studios in Oklahoma City, and in any other year, I think the Seminoles would be that marquee non-conference game. But the Sooners have a really, really tough non-conference schedule setting up next year. Cincinnati in a return of a game a couple years ago. We all know what Cincinnati did last season. I think Cincinnati's the marquee opponent for the Sooners in the non-conference. But obviously Florida State brings in great history. You also have Air Force on the schedule. This is really a great non-conference schedule.
Well, it is, and you got all the tradition of Florida State. You got the historic nature of this game. Jimbo Fisher's first year in Tallahassee after 34 seasons under Bobby Bowden. Plus, you got the Mark Stoops factor. Jimbo Fisher has hired the little brother of all the Stoops brothers to be the D coordinator, and yet that game at Cincinnati is the bigger game. It isn't Florida State that's been to 2 straight BCS games. It's Cincinnati. Orange Bowl in the 08 season, Sugar Bowl 09 season.
Yeah, no Tony Pike at Cincinnati this year, but Zach Collaros comes back, and he played some last year when Tony Pike got hurt. This is still a really good Cincinnati team. No Brian Kelly either. But Barry, is this a game that the Sooners have to be most mindful of, or do you have to look out for Florida State regardless?
Well, I mean, Florida State's got a bunch of great players. You got to worry about both games, of course. Sooners need to win them both. That Cincinnati game will be very tough, though. I think Cincinnati's probably better. I think Cincinnati will be playing at home. It's going to be not on campus, but in Paul Brown Stadium. But that'll be a huge game for Cincinnati. The Bearcats got roughed up by Florida in the Sugar Bowl. They'll be looking to reestablish their name. This is a big-time non-conference schedule. Great rewards, great costs, though. So Sooners need to win.
I'd say that the Sooners will come out as probably needing to rebuild some national reputation after last season. If they can survive September, they'll be going a long ways towards doing that. Hey, stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoma.